Hello and welcome, Cancerians! How are you? Hope you're doing well. So, a lot happened in July, our month. Woo! A lot happened there for me anyway. But, yeah, let's just get into it. So we have, our overall energy. When I was shuffling them, they jump out, and I like doing that a bit off camera, so it's all good. So there's the new Cancer card, which is the Adula, which shows like a doula is like a type of midwife, but it's not, I think. So it's like very motherly feelings. But I like this card. I like this new set. It's the Numius astrology deck. So let's start out with the tarot. The tarot. What lisp there? I'm using the Adoring Virtue Fairy tarot, which is just for a change. It's very summery. It's very light. It's nice. 10 is summer, which is the 10 of cups. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children, rising children. Just rising children. Raising children wisely, people you can trust. So it's all about family this in the month of July, month of August, not July. In the month of August, I'm gonna keep it in July. And the overall energy, like the guide to go with that, is the dog. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I'm a protector and friend. So that shows that we are the protector of our family. We are doing a lot of shielding, and it makes sense. Whoa, that flew out. What's that one? Ace of Winter. So I'm going to draw 6 cards, 5 now apparently because that leapt out, and then I'm going to do 4 of the Oracle deck. For one for each week of August. I just thought it'd be a different layout because these are easy, you just read off the cards. A tiny bit lazy, just a tiny bit. 7 of Winter. Do you mind? Someone's trimming a tree outside. Queen of Spring. She came up again. Jesus. The Sun. These are not shuffled properly. Hold on. I feel like that's not shuffled. So let's see which one jumps out. If the Sun jumps out, what are you? What are you? Do your secrets. Oh, 8 of Summer. Something different. No, because I feel like these aren't shuffling properly. You're getting the same cards sometimes, and I shuffle these like no tomorrow. Come on, we need 2 more. You kind of jumped. Justice and 7 of Summer. Okay, so it's a bit more well balanced now. It's not as the same as the others. So let's get into this. Tilt you down a bit. So let's start with the start of the month, which is the Ace of Winter, which is Ace of Swords. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So if this was like a sword card, which technically it is, Winter is swords in this deck, and you're going forward into this new challenge with new ideas, but you need to bring it across more clearly. And we have the Ace of Spring, which is Ace of Wands. So we have a wand and a sword in our hands here. It's time to take action, be fearless and happily pursue the most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. So I don't know if this is going to be, because it's the 10 of Summer as your overall energy, it's to do with family as well. So we see that it's going to be a big challenge. And these are they're 2 very polar opposite things in sense of season and of tools, if they were the sword and the wand. So you need to communicate something across clearly, Cancer, and you need to be fearless about going for what you want. So if you're keen on something and you're like, I want this job, I know I'm good at it, go for it. You can do it. So we'll see what else comes up. Next up is the 7 of Winter, which is 7 of Swords. Look at her, she's gorgeous. There's a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. So that thing that you were trying to communicate, you're like, oh, I give up, I'm going to leave now. I'm done. I'm leaving that behind me now. So, because it's sometimes you need just to take a break, but if you just ignore it completely, it's not going to go away. Then we have the 10 of Autumn, which, to elaborate this, which is the 10 of Pentacles. Do you mind? Excuse the leaf blower or something there. Take steps to encourage the financial security for your children and other loved ones. Making wise investments or planning for retirement, honouring family tradition. So, if you're walking away from something and you feel like, my God, leaf blower. It's like, shush, you don't need to know. But, oh, it got louder. Did you hear that? So seeing is not seeing things clearly. So you're not seeing that this is achievable, maybe. I feel like this is not achievable for some of us at our current stage. Whereas later on down the road, if we do, believe in ourselves and get there, we will. So you're just running away from the truth, really, at the moment. So we're running away from our responsibilities, I feel, in order for that 10 of Pentacles to take flight. Next up, we have the Queen of Spring, which is the Queen of Wands. Believe in yourself. For God's sake. She says it right there. Believe in herself. Wonderful people want to help you. So your family do want to help you. Like, that came up twice. 10 of Autumn or Pentacles and 10 of Summer, which is Cups, are very family orientated. So they're there to help you. And we can see that because the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Spring, is the most motherly of the queens, other than the Queen of Cups, but she's more emotionally attuned, whereas this one's more like practical and going, are you alright, love? Do you need a cuppa? That kind of thing. So she's very attuned. This is you, Cancer, as you go along, finding your way and maintaining that balance with work and home. So you're trying to find work. I feel like that's what that 7 of Winter was saying as well. Next up, we have the 8 of Summer. The desire for a more meaningful life. Realising that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So maybe now that you've found your calling or whatever it is, you found the field you want to work in, Cancer, you now know you have to make life decisions that are going to be for permanent reasons. Not just go, I think I'll lose weight this week. Then just don't do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not those kind of... Like, losing weight is also a permanent thing, but you have to stick to it in order to make it a permanent thing. Whereas, like, in this sense, with career, I feel... With the 8 of Cups, you're walking away from your old habits. You're walking away from the old habits you once had. And we have the 10 of Spring. There's a lot of 10s. My goodness, there's lots of chapters ending for Cancer. My goodness. 10 of Spring. Ask for help from some others. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. That makes sense. This is the 10 of Wands. So, it's like, I love how these little fairies are like, these are her wings. Oh my goodness. I thought that was like her veil and the fairies are picking up for her. So, it's like, you're walking away from your responsibilities, but you're also like, how do I go about this? How do I make that change? So you need to ask for some advice from family, maybe, and or friends and like stuff like that. Going, how do I do this? So how do I get the goal I want? Do you know what I mean? Like, how do I get what I want in life? Next up is Justice. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. So you can see that you do take that advice from the help from someone before here, and it's clear that you do get what you seek in the end. So you get the prize at the end of the tunnel, and we see that it's very clear what you want in life, and you see it clearly. I'm just picking up the cards here; they fell over, and it's a fair objective decision. Let's just see what the elaborate says. 6 of Winter, 6 of Swords. Positive changes are on your way. A welcome relief from troubled times, travelling or relocating. So maybe before you make that decision to go and embark on a new career, get what you want, you take a little holiday, just a weekend break, there's nothing wrong with that. Weekend break to get out of routine, get some fresh air. Go out and revisit things with nature kind of thing, and just take a break from routine, because the worst thing is when you're stuck in a rut and you're just doing the same thing over and over again, Cancer. Lastly, we have the 7 of Summer, which is 7 of Cups. No more procrastinating. My God, I just said that. Get out of routine. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing that option. So if you're going, if I say yes to that job, will it be the same as my last job where I'm a number and I'm not doing anything? If I do this thing, will I end up the same way? That's the same. And oh my god, the thing that to elaborate this was the wheel. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck. A new car or travel. Six of Swords. You see what I mean? Like, holy crap. I love that. That was amazing. That's nice to hear that, you know. Right, let's do the 4 animal cards and get the guidance for the month of August. So let's see. Keep going. Oh, that one kind of jumped. Got the white stag, protector. Got the cougar, which is assertiveness. Come on. Nope. Okay, we'll do another shuffle. I like this layout, it's nice. We have the coyote. And we have... Hold on a minute. The moose. The moose. Very forest-like animals. I like that because I love forest animals. So in the first week of August, we have the stag, who's the protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. I just said, go out into nature, get some fresh air. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. So you are meant to help people if that's what you want to do. You're meant to help people, hence the overall energy, which is the dog. And it's also like the friendship, which is saying that you're the protector. You're there to help them and keep them going forward as you just stand by and just like focus on yourself as well. You're protecting others by protecting yourself, if that makes sense. But I won't be protecting that lawnmower in a minute. And then for the second week of August, we have the cougar, which is assertiveness. In silence, plays neighbour. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership. Roll and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and the confidence to succeed. So if you know what your calling is, not many of us do, and luckily I finally found out what my calling is. So if you found a field where you feel comfortable in, look at that backing, sorry, and you feel comfortable in pursuing it, go for it. And become this queen of spring, become that queen of wands to go and get things done. But you have to break old habits. But ask for help of how to do it, because if you keep going in a rush where you get upset, you comfort eat, and you keep doing it even though you have the help. Maybe it's time to reevaluate that system and maybe change things. In the third week of August, we have the coyote, revealer of truth. Ooh, that makes sense because we had the justice card there, so they reveal things, like you get the decision at the end of the day. Don't make things too seriously. Make time for play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So each thing that happens in life is always a lesson. And with that justice card, it also had the 6 of Swords with 6 of Winter, which shows you need to go out and have fun. So that was a serious chapter in your life. Let's move on from it. Have some downtime and carry on from there. That kind of guidance is what the coyote is showing here. And the last week of August, we have the moose, which is wisdom. Let your head and mind reach the stars. You keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. So that does go in tune with the 7 of summer and with that 10 of spring here, where you have to change your habits. You ask someone for help, someone who's been there. Do you know what I mean? Like someone who's been in your shoes, and you stop procrastinating. You just carry on, and you lead the way with your head held high, with that wisdom from the past, and it doesn't delay. It keeps going. It goes forward. So Cancerians, that is your reading for the month of August. So we see that maybe you seek help from family there as well, and it's all about getting that future that you want. So I'll leave that there, concerns, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.